Brad Waller here. I'm in my 1967 Chevelle again. Actually not on my way to work. I'm between errands. I had my morning I can't talk today. Too much coffee, maybe. I had my morning networking meeting, and then I got gas, and then I picked up a first batch of yard signs for our campaign, and now I'm off to the UPS store, and then I'll be going to work. Not that that matters to this video, but hey, you got me. I'm talking. I'll say what I want. A couple, I don't know, weeks ago, maybe it was, I talked about needing to lose weight. I haven't done great on that. I'm down a couple pounds, but I was hoping to be down at least 5 or 6 by now. Still doing it, but one of the things that I started redoing again, prompted kind of by a friend's posting on Facebook, was push-ups. I used to do push-ups every morning. You know, it was one of those things that didn't really take any time. What would happen is I would turn on the hot water, wait for the water to get hot, and then get in the shower. Well, while I was waiting, I could do push-ups. So what started doing was I would just do my push-ups while the water was getting hot. And I was doing that for quite a while, and I started having some wrist problems. So I ended up buying those gimmicky push-up things that spin around and all that, but it lets you hold your hands like this instead of being like that, so it wasn't causing wrist problems here because my wrist was like that, and that did work. And then for whatever reason, I just sort of got out of the habit. So I started up again. It's only been a couple days. My first day, I could only do 10 push-ups. And I got up to about 40, I think, is what I was doing before. I could do 10. The next day, because I was sore, I could do 8. I'm up to 13, though. So progress is actually moving pretty quickly. But it's just those little things. I'm hoping that getting those push-ups done, it's more than push-ups, it's a lot of core strength. You use your abs if you do the push-ups properly. I'm doing these for me. I'm not doing them for, win a push-up contest, or, it's PE and I got to do push-ups. So I'm doing it with the absolute best form and best way of doing it. So I could probably double the number of push-ups if I kind of did a little bit of cheating. Didn't go down all the way and let my body sag and all that. But I do my best to be in a straight, solid plank position. I don't let anything sag. I don't put my butt up. And I just do a perfect whole body push-up. Because it's for me. And to get the side benefits of, it actually does help your core. You're using your abs and you're using your back. And if you've ever had any back problems, low back problems, the plank is the way you start. That's how I started doing my push-ups years ago. Was I had a little bit of lower back issues, and the doctor says, do a plank. Do it for 30 seconds. And for me, at least, the plank was easy. It was like one of those things. It's like, all right, I've been doing the plank, and I'm doing it for like 2 minutes. I'm bored. He says, oh, okay. Well, what you need to do is, you got to, use one arm and take one leg off the ground and all sorts of other weird things to make it harder. And I got kind of bored with that. And so I said, well, push-ups kind of the same thing. So I just sort of started doing push-ups. And once I got up over 20, 25 push-ups, I said, okay, well, let me put my feet up on a chair. So I'm doing, push-ups with my feet up above my head. And it's like, okay, I'm doing 20, 25 of those. And that's when I started getting my wrist problems. So we'll see how we do. I've got my neat little gimmicky perfect push-up pads, or whatever they're called. See if that works, see if that helps. And I'll let you guys know. Who knows? Maybe in the next week or two, I'll be up to 20 push-ups. And maybe by the end of the month, I'll be doing 40, or at least during the day. That's the one thing my friend was doing. Boy, I can't really get off topic. His goal wasn't necessarily to do as many push-ups at once as he could do. It was doing 100 push-ups a day. So he was doing multiple sets of 20. Is what his goal was, to get up to 100 a day. And then at the end of the year, he was saying how many push-ups, how many 1,000 push-ups he had done, and his goal for next year was even more. And it's like, oh, that's an interesting way of doing it. Set your goal being, I want to be able to do, 5,000 push-ups this year, or 10,000 push-ups this year, or whatever number that is, and work towards that. So I've got a piece of paper and I'll write down my push-ups. I don't know what my exact goal is yet, other than I was hoping to get up to be able to do 40 in one set. But it might make sense to be able to say, oh, I want to do 100 a day. Maybe it's 3 times a day. I'll do, 40, 30, then 20 or something like that. And then I'll do, whatever the numbers work out to be, 40, 40, 20, or 40, 30, 30, something like that. All right. That's it for now. See you later. Brad Waller, signing out.